getting into Love Island. We love Taylor, okay? We all knew Taylor wasn't picking Shay, but I have no sympathy for you because, like, you're playing yourself.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Julie Too Pretty, and we're starting the YouTube video. I just blew my hair out and I just put it in some little braids so I can go to sleep. And tomorrow we have a hair appointment, technically today because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we have a hair appointment in the morning and then we have work after. So yeah, I just wanted to take y'all with me and just come along for the ride. Hey y'all, I'm back and it's currently 7:30. Oh, sorry, 7:30 in the morning. And I'm just about to get changed to go to my appointment. It is for 8, so yeah. Okay y'all, this looks like this is gonna be the outfit. To be honest, more than all of my clothes are in the washer, so we're literally just gonna have to wing it. Like, we're just gonna have to like go out on a limb. But I'm definitely wearing a jacket because I feel like I have a good feeling that it's gonna be cold and I don't want to be cold. Okay guys, your girl is leaving. I have a bag of hair, my work clothes, and my shoes just in case we're running a little late. Yeah. Okay, hey guys. So we're in the car. Definitely probably gonna be late, and she charges a late fee, so I'm looking not excited for paying that. But yeah. I have 3 packs of hair and a pack of boho hair, and one pack has a little bit of red at the bottom, but I'm just gonna put that like in the back, and hopefully, you know, that's cute. And then hopefully this won't go past 5 because I have to go to work for 5, and I scheduled it 8 hours before my shift, so hopefully it will take a little less than that because I'm getting twists, not braids, so I don't think it will, but like, let's just pray not. How about that? She doesn't know me though. I didn't walk up to her because I didn't want to seem like a fan, but she's best friends with one of my friends, so that's how I've seen her, like, oh yeah, but I never like been like, oh hi, right. But yeah, I definitely was like, I told my mom, I was like, this influence there, like my friend was influenced there. She got like this, I'm just like, put him in the back seat of my car. I'm gonna take your ass to jail. I really like her content. There's only certain vloggers that I can actually stand because I feel like a lot of content be like right. And I kind of love you can see how because it's like kind of hard to talk about stuff. Yeah, but no, it was like grabbing and it was tripping. It was slanging like that. Yeah. So you have like a YouTube. I have a YouTube and then I have a TikTok. And I want to get an Instagram, but like I only want that just to promote stuff. I don't really want it to like actually do content. Right. Just leave me the fuck out of here. Who you talking to? I mean, I'm pretty well followed, but I'm not. I feel like I'm not very consistent. I feel like if I was consistent, like because every time I post a video, I get followers. So like, if I was consistent, I would be like way like up there where I want to be. Right. But, I feel like I don't really have like stuff to do or talk about. I don't go to any places to like make videos. Right. Well, that's all my music. I mean, I'm pretty, I'm pretty good at that for
sure. Della Fiasco. Hey, Century. There are times when I look above and beyond. There are times when I feel your love around me, baby. I'll never forget my baby. When I feel that I don't belong, draw my strength from the words when you said, hey, it's about you, baby. Look deeper inside you, baby. I know you are there, smiling back at me, dancing in moonlight. I know you are free. 'cause I can see your star shining down on me.
Okay, so my camera died, so we're recording on the phone, and this is my hair. I have a little bit of color on the bottom, but it's like way in the back, so you can really see it. But it's really cute. She did a really good job. And honestly, she didn't take as long as I thought she did. She would. Like, I thought I was gonna have to be like rushing to go get to work, but like she finished at like 2:30. So, what do you think, Mom?
It's nice.
It's nice. Just nice.
It's cute.
Okay. Hey, y'all, look, it's, oh, I'm sorry, my TikTok, but it's so cute. Like, okay, hold on, let's get her together. I tried to record everything, but like she died. Okay, she died. But yeah, I tried to record it all, but she died. Like, this is so cute. Like, look at the braids. Are we feeling it? How we feel? It's too cute. See, too cute. And then I have work, so I'm gonna go eat. Okay, y'all, so now it's time to get ready for work. Okay, so I'm gonna go change and then I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, let's get into the get ready. I do so minimal stuff for work, and then got our tunes on. So let's get into it. All I do is literally lip tint, and then I just shape my eyebrows, and then I go, cause like it's too much. Like, I had a lot going on. I had to fix my edges. Y'all, I'm so irritated that my camera died, and I literally charged my camera's like battery piece before, and I had the one that was already dead on it, because I don't like when my battery piece is on it because it automatically charges and I'm not doing anything because it's just wasting battery. So I had the one that was dead on it, and so like it just died on me in the middle, and I couldn't do nothing about it. But I put the one that had battery in it as soon as I got home, so I could record a little bit, give y'all a little bit, you know. Twists, braids, whatever, are cute. And y'all, this is the first time I've ever had like island twists. They're so cutesy. Like, oh my goodness. Everybody gonna be like, who did you have? You got your head on that? Yes, like, yes, girl. Hey, your girl has to go to work, so I will see y'all later. I will be coming back, so don't worry, you will see my face again. So yeah, I will see y'all very, very soon. This is the fit.
You done?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so we're on our way to a Juneteenth performance that one of my teammates is doing, and we're going to go support. And yeah, I didn't film the get ready with me because I filmed it on my phone for TikTok instead.
Should have brought my camera.
I brought my camera. It's better.
You can take pictures on it, Pookie.
I feel like a
No, you look good.
Why are you yelling?
Yeah, where are you yelling? I almost forgot my purse.
Get ready for another inspiring performance led by the one and only, honey, Kenya Wilkerson. This talented group of young dancers is known for fostering confidence, creativity, and self-expression through the art of dance. Today they will present The Art of Becoming, stories of faith, strength, and freedom. A powerful performance that celebrates resilience, growth, and the enduring spirit of freedom. So we're gonna have that dance team to come up in just a few short moments.
I said 5 in the morning, I wake up to 5 for my earnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burned.
Kenya, you know I want to talk to you real quick. Can you just give them information about the dancing?
Hello everyone, I am Kenya. We are opening up in August. We will have a grand opening for our new studio. Praise the Lord. It's been a long time, I'm so thankful. So now we have a home for everyone. These children start with me from 2 to 3, 4 to 6-year-old, 7 to 10, and then all the way up to 18. And we do recreational, competitive, community performances, showcases. We show up at your church. We will praise the Lord with you. So invite us out. Thank you so much for having us the second time again. Thank you.
Sigma Gamma Rho, strong team. And I know y'all about to represent. I just know.
In way where you cannot see. Man with this system, he cannot pray. I need to find relief. But behind my mind, it runs. All these thoughts are doubling. I need to give up my pain. I need to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out.
We're leaving because it's super hot and we're sweating like crazy and it's too hot to be out here trying to have a good time. I'm sorry. It's raining.
Teddy catches a free one. What kind of clip? Extendo. What kind of switch on Nintendo? Y'all hanging out with friends though. They hanging out the window. What's up with gang? We back. What's in my raps?
Okay, change of plans. We're gonna go get a last minute Father's Day gift because we have had no type of clue what to get this man. You know or y'all don't know, but I know that he don't know how to ask for nothing. So let me get the 0 sugar.
Taste it, Mom.
Here we go. Throw it away. Don't stand on your phone. Look, we need to find a nice polo. Oh, slides.
Okay.
Oh, you know what you do need? Another hat. Like that visor you put on your head.
Mm-hmm.
You can place your items on the counter.
Place your items on the counter.
Get your shirt.
Okay, y'all, this is where I'm gonna cut off for the day. I'm gonna go take another shower and then just hang and chill out. Your girl is very, very tired, so definitely think this is where we just need to cut off.
Hey guys, your girl is back. I know it's been cut short since the last time y'all have seen me, but today I'm back and we will be getting into some lash clusters, and hopefully later today I can go to the gym and I can bring y'all with me. And then while we get into this mess, I have my tunes playing, and then also we will be getting into Love Island. If you watch it, if you don't, whatever. But I'm just going to talk about it just to give us something to discuss while I do my lashes. Okay, I actually had to turn off the music because low-key was getting distracting. So we're going to talk about each person that's currently in the village. But I do want to say I did love Bea and I did love Soul. I'm gonna lie, I think I'm just gonna use this one because I kind of want to go natural, and these are like mostly gone. I almost forgot the mirror. We're gonna go easy and then get some meat in the potatoes of everything. So first, let's start off with Caleb. We love Caleb, okay? He is definitely a favorite. Yes, he's boring. He doesn't do stuff, but he's like the sweetest person in there, and he keeps getting dogged out. And I hate that for him, and I hate that Corbin, like, low key, it's starting to feel intentional. Like, it's getting to a point, you feel me? Like, I don't know. It's just a little weird to me how every time Corbin trying to get on something, he get on the same thing. And it's like, you stole Kenzie from Caleb, and then you just threw away. It was like, what was the point of even doing that? What was the point of even trying to have her in the first place if you're just gonna like leave her for somebody else? That made no sense. Okay, she's on there. But to continue with Caleb, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think him and that girl that he took from Casa Amor is a match at all. I'm so happy the way he acted. He's so like, he didn't even have anybody back at home, but he was still like the most respectful man in there, which is so, no, besides Bryce, second most respectful man in there, which is so weird. But in my opinion, him and that girl is not gonna last. I do not like her. I feel like he needs somebody of substance, and that's just not her. And every time they have a conversation, to me, it is boring. I feel like it's always him trying to get to know her and her coming up with these dumb answers. She seems like a person of no substance in my opinion. Okay, moving on, we have Bryce and Trinity. Now, I know I sound crazy. My sister tells me I sound crazy, but like, I do love the way Bryce moves. I think every woman would want every man to move the way he is. Like the way he is, the way he believes in like true love, the way he like truly wants somebody, like the way he truly wants Trinity, the way he truly like is like when he saw the pictures and the way he was like, it doesn't matter. I don't want what I saw to affect me and make me not still be try and be true to myself. And knowing that he still wants that girl in the end, no matter what, no matter who she's kissing in the photo booth. Gorgeous, but like at the same time, I don't know. I have a bad feeling. Like, you know, when you just have a bad feeling, I have a bad feeling and I can't shake it. Like, to me, after Kenny did what he did and we truly thought that they were in love, I'm mad. I just can't believe it no more. I will say this though, the way he speaks about her is truly beautiful. I think the way that he says he feels about her is truly beautiful, but we gotta see. They gotta make it like a year after the show for me to believe it. And then also their speeches to each other, the way he ran to her. It's like, oh my God. I wish that was Anaya and Casey. I truly do. Even if they were gonna be like spread apart, I feel like it should have been done in a way more respectful way on his end for sure. Yeah, like the way Bryce and Trinity is, I really, truly, truly thought in the beginning, I really, truly thought that that's how Anaya and Casey were going to be. And I thought it was just going to I knew it was going to give black love and I would love that. But like, Trinity and Bryce is also very cute. Getting into Jen and Gaul and Kenzie and their situation, I truly do not care for Jen. She's a non-factor to me. I know that's crazy to say, but like, I don't know. She's just like boring. I can feel where she's coming from, where she's like, this is her friend and her friend shouldn't be trying to run down on her, not her man, but the person that she's trying to have a relationship with. I truly understand that. And I can get down with what she's saying. But other than that, she's just like boring. She has a pretty smile, but I don't know. She's just boring. And then Kenzie, I think she's a terrible friend off rip. I can say that I feel bad for the way Corbin treated her, but she is a terrible friend. When it comes to friendship, I think as long as she has two men to like have their eyes on her, it doesn't matter who's in the way. Like, it doesn't matter who I have to step on for that to be my situation. I feel like that's definitely how she feels. And I can definitely understand why Jen would be so mad at that, because as soon as Jen came in, they were like the two blonde besties, which to each his own, you feel me? Like, that's cool, but as soon as both your options like disappear, it's like one comes in and then you have to make one for yourself, and then having to do that with your best friend's partner is weird. It's weird. I'm gonna get to Corbin soon, but first I want to get to Kata and Zach, because I feel like they weren't as bad as everybody else, but they were still on the rocky side. We all knew Kata wasn't picking Shay, especially after that whole meltdown she had. It's like when you can all three of them, the way they reacted, you can tell that they're like, their soul is attached to these men, and it's not the other way around. And it's so sad to watch these girls go down this way. 4 boys weren't picked. That means only two. I think 2 men were picked. That's crazy math. And then compared to the boys, they picked 4 girls and only two girls left. I think a lot of those guys weren't conventionally attractive, in my opinion. And Che was one of them, and it was like, oh, okay, you're one of the few. You feel what I'm saying? Let's be totally honest. But Zach, he didn't start thinking about Kata until like night 3. But the first 3 nights, it was like, ooh, I'm into this. I like blondes. Ooh, they're so fine. Da, 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 da. I like the angel with the wings. I like it. It was nothing about Kata. He didn't say a word about Kata until them pictures started, like a little bit before the pictures came out. That is it. So I feel like him acting like, oh, all I could think about is you, is some bull. Like, why are we lying? I cannot wait till movie night comes out, but I'm low-key gonna be super irritated if they don't put the clips that need to be put in there, and if they don't show what needs to be showed. They have to be messy, because I want the girls to understand this game that these boys are playing. It's so manipulative, in my opinion. To me, Zach is also a non-factor. Does he plant seeds in people's heads? Maybe, but I feel like he does it unintentionally. And then at the same time, I'm not trying to put this on nobody, but you got to be strong enough to understand your connection. You can't let nobody else try and come in and like put things in your head, like what he did with Bryce or Anaya. Like, you have to be strong enough to understand what's going on with you and your connection. You can't let freaking Zach, who doesn't even have a good connection in the first place. I feel like that's the only reason they let him do it, is because they think he has a good connection, when really his connection is trash on his side, because Kata's that girl and she stays loyal. Now, I feel like even if Alana, the girl that he was talking to in Castlemore, I feel like even if Alana wasn't kicked off, he still would have picked Kata. But in my opinion, it's not about who you pick in the end. It's about what you did behind closed doors. Same thing with Sincere and Melanie's. It's not about if you picked me. It's about what you did behind closed doors and then picked me and act like you didn't do it. That's what's irritating me right now. But yeah, I feel like Kata can do better. I knew she wasn't going to pick anybody other than Zach. It's going to take a lot for Kata not to pick somebody other than Zach. And for Zach, I feel like if the right woman walks in, and I mean the right woman, he'll drop that girl like this. And I feel like that's not going to happen inside, but it will happen outside. and it's gonna crush her hand. Okay, now let's get into Melanie and Sincere. Now, Melanie got some pretty words. She got some big words for little petite and little thing. But does she stand by them? In my opinion, not at all. Because, like, the way she gave that speech and still picked Sincere, it was like, you expect the man to do better, but you don't show him better. Like she said, at the end of the day, like, he can go and do what he want to do, but at the end of the day, he know where home at. He know, like, he get in my bed. Like, that's what it gives. In her speech, she said, this is everything I wanted in a man. That was the best date I had in my life. It was everything. He's amazing and Sincere. I really don't know who he is sometimes. I don't know which man I'm getting, but I still want to stay with Sincere. It was like, what? You gave every single reason not to be with this man, and you still picked him for why? And then you pick him, and he comes down, and you cuss him out. And you talking about every man in here told me I deserve better, so show me better. Girl, you should have picked somebody else. You want better, he's not better. Like, it doesn't make any sense the way these girls are moving, especially Melanie. Like, she's really irritating me because it's like when you want so much better for somebody else, but they genuinely just don't want it for themselves. And it's just weird to me because she says she does. She says it with her tongue, but it's like the actions show zero progression. It shows nothing. And so does his. Because he did it with Soul. He did it with Amora. More bombshells are going to come in, and he's going to continue to do it. So if he shows you time and time again why to not pick him, why are we still picking him? And I told Jalen in the very beginning, after she crashed out the first time when he went and talked to Kata, they're going to be a problem, for me at least. They're going to be the toxic couple that we love to hate because they can't get enough of each other. They can't get enough of each other, but at the same time, it's like it's like jabs. She went and kissed Corbin and Sincere at the same time. So he went and talked to Soul, and then him and Soul got together, and now they miss each other, and then they get back to each other, and then they get out, and then they go to Casa Amor, and she talks and kisses Corey, and he talks and kisses Amor, and then they come back to the villa, and she cussing him out because it's very much giving tit for tat, like. And it's just very irritating because I was genuinely starting to like Melanie. But after she did that, it was like, I have no sympathy for you. And I'll explain why I have no sympathy for Melanie and why I have sympathy for Anaya. I'll explain that. But I have no sympathy for you because, like, you're playing yourself because he's shown you who he was in the beginning. And you're not believing him. And it gives, like, that one girl in a relationship who's like, I can change him. No, you can't. Because you're just not the girl that's going to do it. He has to do it on his own. He's a grown man. He got to do it on his own. I'll never get off my Sincere hate train. I feel like people have hopped off and gotten on the Casey hate train, but I will never get off my Sincere hate train because he is a liar. He's a scammer. He's a manipulator, and she keeps letting him do it. Okay, now we're finna get into the real drama. Let's get into Parmita and Corbin. Let's get into Corbin first. In the beginning, yes, he was Corbin GPT. He was, in my personal opinion, he wasn't Corbin GPT. He was Corbin on the cop. Okay, because he was corny. He was Corny Corbin. That was his nickname. We had Corbin GPT, Corn on the cob, and Corny Corbin in my house. I feel like he doesn't have to have a personality because he's fine. It puts you off because it's like you don't make jokes. You don't talk with any type of substance. The only time I ever heard him talk with any type of substance is when he was with Melanie, and we gonna get to that. Okay, y'all, we have one lash done, and we're gonna get to the next one. If y'all were wondering what my map is, it is 16, 14, 16, 14, 16, 14, 12, and then I stacked them with 30D, and it just kind of fills it in just a little bit more. I didn't like Corbin in the very beginning. Thought he was very weird. Then he got with Kenzie, didn't like that. Melanie started talking to him after Sincere went with Soul. And personally, in my opinion, if Melanie wasn't so caught up on Sincere, I feel like that would have been a great couple. Call me delusional, call me crazy, but the little mist of time when they was together, I feel like that's the time where we were like, oh dang, I kind of like Corbin. He's growing on me. You can't tell me I'm wrong, because like when he started talking to her, it was like does this man have feelings? Does this man have hobbies? Like, what? That's crazy. Because he never, ever, ever talks about nothing with substance. Never. But when he was with Melanie, it was like they actually had an actual conversation. We got to find out things about this guy. Again, call me crazy, but I liked their conversations. It gave like, oh, dang, y'all are actually cool together. Like, y'all actually talk. Y'all actually getting to know each other. Because let's be honest. Let's compare his conversations with Melanie to his conversations with Kenzie, night and freaking day. All they did was talk about, oh my God, I miss you. Oh my God, I want to kiss you. Oh my God, you're so fine. Oh my God, you're so hot. That is literally it. That's all they would say to each other. I think it was just what brought them down on both sides was Melanie was way too into Sincere, and that'll always, always, always be her downfall no matter what. And Corbin is lustful. He is easy to fall into temptation, and that's gonna always be his downfall as well. Cause like, let's be honest, that's all Kenzie was. Kenzie was temptation, and Melanie was heartbroken. That's literally it. I think the way she did not let herself at least try really is what kind of led him into giving up so easy. I feel like he kind of was like, there's no point in this connection because she's too into this man. Side note, I genuinely don't believe that Sincere has any type of respect for Melanie because he believes that she will always, always, always take him back. And honestly, the fact that she picked him again after everything that happened, I think that's truly set in stone now. And I don't think she understands that. Back on ChatGPT, then he got back with Kenzie and it was the same thing. You're so hot, you're so this. We all know that their connection was all based off of physical attraction. It was nothing of substance. They had literally nothing in common. She's a white girl from Kennesaw, Georgia, who just graduated nursing schools and probably rides horses. That is a Blasian man from Miami who literally drives freaking sports cars and all that stuff, goes to the gym 20 times a day. Like, come on now. We all knew that wasn't going to last, let's be honest. But I do think when we got on the screen and when the girl saw the screen at Casa Amor and they saw the way that he was talking about Kenzie, I think it was very, very, very disrespectful. It was the fact that they were genuinely trying to convince us that they had a connection, like we were all like just slow. But the second you get in there and you start talking to these new girls, it's like, oh, she out the window. And then it's the same thing. It's just physical attraction. All they talk about is how fine each other are and then they kiss. It's so trash. His downfall, temptation, and he gave in like this. The second he stepped in that Casa Amor, he gave up. Y'all didn't have to try. Y'all don't even have to try with that man. But I definitely applaud the girls for standing 10 toes behind Kenzie. Even though I don't like Kenzie, they consider her their friend. She considers them her friend. That's how you should step behind your friend. I applaud them for booing him and standing 10 toes down behind her, because who do you think you are talking to your boys about the woman you've been with this entire experience? I truly believe if Kenzie saw the footage and he was being respectful and he was saying like, oh, a lot, which like had to turn my head, like I really do like Kenzie and da 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 da, she would have explored, but at the end of the day, I definitely believe she would have stayed loyal. Okay, lastly, let's get into the main event, who we all wanted to see, and that is Casey and my lovely lady Anaya. Y'all, this episode had me freaking sad. It had me shedding a little tear because ain't no way he did my girl. I truly believe she did have hope. I feel like everybody's like jumping on this Naya hate train, and I feel like it's mostly men, and it's really sad to see, in my opinion, because I feel like every woman has had hope for somebody to want them as much as they want them. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, when he walked through those doors with the girl in hand, and the way they went about like talking about how it went and everything, it was like you couldn't even say I'm sorry. He couldn't give a true apology to her because he knew he was wrong. That man walked in with his head down. And I love how the girls clocked his tea talking about look up. Cause yeah, don't shy away from your decision. You did what you did. Now actually stand on it. Let's be honest. He was not standing on it. The way he came in, he looked ashamed of his decision. Even though he know that's what he wants, that's fine. But you gotta go about it a certain way. And I feel like to all the people saying that Anaya didn't care and all that stuff, y'all need to start watching the show. Because me and you was watching a different show. The way she cried by herself. Kata cried in front of everybody. Melanie cried in front of everybody. And it's just, yeah, it was sad. Like, she truly wanted to have hope that in the end, he would pick her. The way that he was actually mad, still mad, about the fact that nobody was by his door. Like Trinity said, it was the first day. Ain't nobody knew you. Ain't nobody knew who you was. We just learned your name 2 seconds ago and you want somebody to stand by your door? But through the time, she learned, like, wow, I really like Casey. She said through all of the insecurities, through all of the challenges, this man has made me feel truly beautiful. In her letter, because I listened to it last night. In her letter, she said, this man is my protector, my provider. What woman? Like, that's all I feel like. When you're her age, that's all you want. Like, you just want somebody to be there. And I felt like she had that. She had, like she said, her Prince Charming within that experience, and he just blew it up. And again, it's not the problem that he picked somebody else. It's just the way he went about it. It was disrespectful. And to everybody that picked Corey, y'all are weird, because what he said on After Sun, saying that he doesn't have to be respectful. Yes, he does. As a human being, you gotta have enough decency to be respectful to somebody who you wanted to pursue and who you pursued and who you was in an active, no, not actual relationship, but y'all was in relations. Let's be honest. Let's not act like the last 3 weeks y'all wasn't kicking it. Again, I see like people saying like Anaya held him back. Anaya didn't hold him back from nothing. Anaya didn't hold him back from anything, not in my opinion. He held himself back. And personally, in my opinion, the way TT got Buck, they would have had a fight. The way TT got Buck is weird. She's a weirdo. And I said what I said. All the people saying that's what a bombshell does. I ain't never heard a bombshell say, come shut me up. What are you talking about? That's what a bombshell does. Trinity was not directing anything towards her. She had a question to ask to KC that had nothing to do with TT. Not a thing. It was between Bryce, Trinity, KC. TT just got there. Shut up. Shut up. And I said what I said. Shut up, TT. Because like at the end of the day, you weren't even here to understand what she's talking about. She's asking him a question about what he said about their couple. She's not even talking about you. Talking about at the end of the day, he's here for him. I asked him a question. That didn't even answer anything I just asked. And then the way she got Buck, it's like, girl, this is not baddies. Go back to wherever she from, California, South Central. I don't care. But like, go back. Because you obviously not on the right show, Buki. If America gets to vote any couples out, she's going to be butt out, because at the end of the day, you made yourself a villain in somebody else's story. Let's be honest, you want America to like you, because if they have to vote, they're going to vote you, boo. We don't like you. You could have sat pretty and just been like, I didn't want that to happen, but it is what it is. It's the name of the game. Cool. You got a job to do. We feel you. But you at the end of the day arguing with her, talking about little girl this and little girl that, when it had nothing to do with you, is crazy. I don't mess with the bully narrative, because at the end of the day, they weren't directing no type of energy towards her. All that energy was towards KC, because in my opinion and everybody else's opinion, you had an obligation to this woman to, at the very least, be respectful. That's it. So that's where that energy came from. If America got a vote, they're going to be the first to go. I hope they know that. I truly hope they know that. And like when she was like, wow, I just feel stupid. It's like I could feel like every woman in the world has been like in a position where they just felt dumb. Because they just picked somebody who, when it came down to it, didn't pick them back. After 3 days, with your easy self, after 3 days, you pick somebody else. Like, what kind of sympathy do you think you can get from this? And that's what I feel like he was like looking for. It was like, nobody's gonna give you no type of sympathy. Nobody cares that you weren't picked, nor was Anaya. Y'all were together by default, but at the end of the day, she developed feelings for you, and we thought you for her. But obviously not enough, because the way he was talking, Disgusting. I was fixing to be done, but really quickly, let me explain why I have no sympathy for Melanie, but I do have sympathy for Anaya. Casey played the game, and he played it in Anaya's face, but he played it without Anaya knowing. Let's be honest. All the things that we heard said, we heard, America heard, but Anaya didn't, and that's not her fault. It's just what transpired. He decided to say things behind closed doors, do things behind closed doors that unfortunately she didn't get to be aware of, that allowed her, or to let her know, like, this isn't the man for her. Now, did Melanie have the same case in the beginning? Yes. With Soul, yes. But yeah, you had this with Soul. You realized in the end that he was lying to both of y'all. You still took him back. Fine, whatever. But then you get the letter and you see he's doing the same exact thing again, telling that girl one thing, kissing that girl, but before y'all left, everything was all good. It's just like, how many times does this man have to show you who he is? I can understand how what KC did was a shock, for sure, because they didn't have an incident before that. They had disagreements, sure, but a whole incident that transpired like Melanie and Sincere to show who KC truly was, no, they didn't have that. Yeah, I don't have sympathy for Melanie, because it's like it was shown to you who the type of man he was, and for you to continuously like take him back and take him back. And she literally said, we went through this already. Why would he do something to make him lose me again? I don't understand. That's what she said. So leave him alone. If he keeps doing it to try and to things that's gonna make him lose you, let him lose you. Let him understand that you're not somebody who's here to stay and not know their worth. Like, understand your worth, know your worth, be with somebody who wants to be with you and not whisper sweet nothings into somebody else's ear. All right, y'all, but that's it with my little rant. My eyelashes are done. I'm just gonna put some seal on. And yeah, y'all give me y'all opinions on not only the last episode, just like what y'all think of everything. Let me know y'all perspectives. Let me know if you agreed or disagreed with anything I said tonight. But that's just how I feel personally. I know I had a little bit of unpopular opinions, but let me know. Alright, y'all, and I am done. These are what they look like. Not too much on my skin, guys, but these are what the eyelashes look like. They're cutesy. Hey y'all, it's your girl, and obviously we didn't go to the gym, so I will be cutting off the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed the video. There will be more coming out very, very soon, so look out for that. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share my video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon.